Welcome back, everybody, to Charles Martinet's birthday special, in which we are going to be playing one more Sega Genesis game, and that game is Jeopardy Deluxe. Let's see how we do.
Jeopardy!
Today we have Jim and Kate. Let's play.
Here are the categories.
Flowers, the Old Testament, Fine China, Mysteries, Caves, and finally, musical instruments. Alright, I can deal with these categories. Start with Caves for 100. Or musical instruments 100. Types of these include bass, snare, and kettle. What are drums? And then after this clue, I want caves, for real. Oops, there we go.
You are correct.
Sea cave on the Isle of Capri, famous for its sapphire-colored light. What is the Blue Grotto?
You are correct.
It's located under stately Wayne Manor. What is the Bat Cave?
You are correct.
This extinct animal can be found today in the title of a Gene Owl book. The Cave Bear, okay.
You are correct.
Botanist Carl Linnaeus named these oriental flowers after Jesuit priest George Cahill.
Sorry.
Oh, camellias.
You are correct.
This American China Company was founded in 1889 in Trenton, New Jersey, and has made many White House services. What is Tiffany?
Sorry.
No. Oh, Lennox.
You are correct.
The 1926 novel The Murder of Roger Ackroyd made this mystery author world famous. Who's Agatha Christie?
You are correct.
Alright, for 400 please, same category. For 200, I mean. British lord who dealt with the unpleasantness at the Bologna Club. Who is Lord Byron?
Sorry?
which was not Lord Byron.
Sorry?
Lord Peter Wimsey, that's right.
You are correct.
This creator of the Continental Op spent 8 years as a Pinkerton detective. Dashiell Hammett, alright.
You are correct.
Friday, this detective slept late, and Saturday he went hungry. Oh, the rabbi.
You are correct.
Detective hero of 21 Colorful Stories by John D. MacDonald. Travis McGee.
You are correct.
Of the 150 of these, 73 are said to have been written by David. What are Psalms?
You are correct.
In the first month of their second year in the desert, Moses and the people celebrated this holiday. What is Passover?
You are correct.
In this fourth book of the Bible, thirst, starvation, and stoning are punishments for adultery. What is Numbers? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers.
Sorry?
What? Deuteronomy is the fifth book of the Bible.
You are correct.
Both Micah and this prophet wrote, and they shall beat
You
their
are
swords
correct.
into plowshares. That's Isaiah. King Darius of Persia contributed to the rebuilding of this Jerusalem structure. The temple.
You are correct.
The largest subterranean chamber in the U.S. is the Big Room in this system. Carlsbad Caverns.
You are correct.
Francis Lascaux Cave isn't noted for its unique or size or unique formations, but for these. What are cave paintings?
You are correct.
I'll choose Fine China for 200. The two-color combination most associated with the famous Ming Dynasty of China. What are blue and gray?
Sorry?
No. Blue is one, but the other one is white.
You are correct.
Most pianos have a damper one on the right and a soft one on the left. What is a pedal?
You are correct.
Musical instruments 300. Stephen Foster wrote "I Come From Alabama" with this instrument on my knee. What's a banjo?
You are correct.
Musical instruments for 400. Piccolo is the smallest and highest pitched member of this group of instruments. What are the woodwinds?
You are correct.
Until about 1700, the slide instrument was known as the sackbut. What's the trombone?
You are correct.
Founded by an American, Haviland is the best-known firm making porcelain in this French town. What is Limoges?
You are correct.
Fine China for 400. Unglazed biscuit China is commonly referred to by this shorter name. What is bisque?
You are correct.
Fine China 500. Philippe porcelain was named for a town in this country where it was first made. No.
Sorry?
Ireland, okay.
You are correct.
Some gardenia blossoms are yellow, but most are this color. Oh, white.
You are correct.
One variety of these large-headed flowers is sometimes used for pom-poms at football games.
Sorry?
Chrysanthemums.
You are correct.
According to legend, some Hindu gods were born in the blossoms of this, India's national flower.
Sorry?
Lotus.
You are correct.
Saffron, a spice that gives food a yellow color, comes from this purple flower. The crocus, alright.
You are correct.
Katie has $4,400, I have $2,600, Jim's in the hole at minus 200, so he will make the first selection in Double Jeopardy. We're going to start that round right now.
Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories.
World history, U.S. cities, TV characters, presidents, vocabulary, and finally, theater. Alright. This capital of South Carolina was built to placate those who felt Charleston was too far. What is Columbia?
You are correct.
U.S. cities 400. The cost of its office space is only a third that of Tokyo, but it's still the highest in the U.S. What is New York?
You are correct.
U.S. cities 600. The Boeing Red Barn, where the company started, forms the core of this city's Museum of Flight. What is Kitty Hawk?
Sorry?
No. I'm gonna sit over here. Okay? Yeah. Oh, Seattle.
You are correct.
The city's polluted Cuyahoga River caught fire in 1969, but it has been cleaned up since then. Cleveland, alright.
You are correct.
In the Spanish account of the incident, Montezuma was killed by these, his own people. The Aztecs.
You are correct.
Missouri town at 11,000 where you find Westminster College and a Winston Churchill Memorial.
Sorry?
Oh, Fulton.
You are correct.
King Louis IX of France led the 7th and 8th of these military expeditions. No.
Sorry?
What were the Crusades?
You are correct.
I'll do 1,000. China's Manchu dynasty originated in this region. What is Manchuria?
You are correct.
Socialism with a human face referred to reforms this Czech leader introduced in 1968. Alexander Dubček.
You are correct.
I don't know how you say it, but either way. Secret police agency that was known variously as the Cheka, the GPU, the OPU, and the NKVD.
You are correct.
Oh, the KGB. Alright. Former president is saying, "I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie," to Giselle McKenzie on TV. Oh, Ronald Reagan.
You are correct.
Her first words of Pygmalion are, "Nah then, Freddy. Look where you're going. Look where you're going, dear." No.
Sorry.
Who's Eliza Doolittle?
You are correct.
The American Theater Wing publishes a history of these awards, which it gives out every year. What are the Tony Awards?
You are correct.
At the end of Medea, Medea is borne away by one of these vehicles drawn by dragons. Chariot.
You are correct.
Two of the best known characters on her CBS show are Eunice Higgins and Mrs. Wiggins. Who's Carol Burnett?
You are correct.
TV characters 400. '50s TV family that lived in New York City for 3 seasons, LA for 1, and finally ended up in Connecticut. Who are the Ricardos?
You are correct.
On Soap, he was butler to the Tate family, and on his own show, he did the same thing, the same for Governor Gene Gatling, who was Benson.
You are correct.
Every show began with a murder that was neatly solved by this sloppy detective. Who's Columbo?
You are correct.
When Megan the Grey failed in 1982, George Wendt went on to play Norm in this series. What is Cheers?
You are correct.
On Notes on Virginia, he wrote, "Tremble for a country when I reflect that God is just." Who is Thomas Jefferson?
You are correct.
On his 80th birthday in 1964, he became the first former president to address the Senate. Oh, Harry Truman.
You are correct.
Title character of this play is more appropriately known as Mrs. Jorgen Tesman.
Sorry. Sorry. No, the correct response.
Hedda Gabler. This Republican married a lady named Lou on February 10th, 1899.
Sorry.
Oh, Herbert Hoover.
You are correct.
This 1972 musical was inspired by the life of Charlemagne's oldest son. Pippin.
You are correct.
He said the Supreme Court was his idea of heaven, and ultimately he got to sit there. Oh, William Howard Taft.
You are correct.
In Roman times, there was a ceremony that ranked below a triumph. Today, actors make it a standing one. What is an ovation?
You are correct.
A horn of plenty. Its name is from Latin for horn of plenty. What's a cornucopia?
You are correct.
A pedagogue does this for a living, a job common to many Jeopardy contestants. What is teach?
You are correct.
A monkey that looks like it's wearing a hood, or a monk who does wear one. A capuchin.
You are correct.
Named after a lord, it's a loose coat with slanted shoulder seams extending to the neckline. Oh, a raglan.
You are correct.
Final Jeopardy. Category is jewelry. Is it a lock game? It is a lock game.
know the correct response?
Baroque pearls, but I am going to end up with $13,800. And I'll see you all for another game.